Does your mom or dad, like in the garage or in the closets or in your playroom, do you guys ever collect a lot of stuff and there's just toys and shoes and things all around? Oh, it goes to the bottom of your toy box? Tell me, what do you do with all of that stuff when there's no room for it? What do you do with all that stuff?
I sometimes donate stuff.
Do you donate it? Maybe we take it to Goodwill or to a collection box. What do you do with your things?
Sometimes if I don't like it and I don't have like enough room, I sell it.
Where do you sell it at?
I make a stand and I sell it.
What's he talking about? He makes a stand and he sells it. What's he talking about?
Like whenever you're making a lemonade stand, you put a table or something there, and then you get some lemonade.
Oh, what is that called when you put things out on your lawn and you sell those things? What's that called?
It's called a yard sale.
It's called a yard sale. What if you don't have it in your yard, but you have it in your garage? What's that? It's called a garage sale. How many of you have been to a garage sale? You've been to a garage sale? What do you buy at a garage sale? What do you buy at a garage sale?
I got like all kinds of different stuff, like if my mom and dad need something, like if they have it, then my mom and dad buy it.
So sometimes if there's something that we need for our house, like if you need a new tea pitcher or if you need a new frying pan, or maybe sometimes mom and dad might find some good clothes and they buy it, or you might find some new toys. Okay. So sometimes we go to yard sales to find a bargain. What does that mean if we get a good bargain? What does that mean if we get a good bargain? Yes.
I think it means that it's like a really good number. It's like $1
So you know it's about the price, don't you? What do we know about a bargain? He says about the number and about the price. Yes.
It's like a really cheap thing.
It's cheap. So what does it mean if I'm getting a bargain? It's cheap. Can you tell me more?
You're like a bargain. It's cheap, and like if you don't have that much money, you can like.
Is it saving you money?
Yeah.
So are you paying full price?
No.
No. Yesterday someone in second grade told me it was a chunk of the price. We take a chunk of the price out and we're only paying a piece of it, okay? Because sometimes your mom and dad pays a lot of money for something and then they put it in the garage sale and they sell it only for a little bit of money. So that's a bargain. Boys and girls, we're going to read this poem today and we are going to find out why the narrator in this poem gets mad. We're going to find out why the narrator gets mad. Are you ready to read?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to read this poem. It's the same poem that you have, and I want you to use your good reading behaviors today while I read. And when I'm done reading, I want you to tell me why my reading was good reading. So when I'm done reading in a minute, I want you to tell me why my reading was good reading. Are you ready? Okay, here I go. Most every summer, Mom works hard, waking up right at dawn by putting things she doesn't want for sale out on the lawn. Those bargain prices drive folks nuts. This year they went too far. A lady bought our porch steps really cheap. Another bought our car. And then it got ridiculous. So that's when I got mad. Hey lady, some things aren't for sale. Now please put down my dad.
What?
What? Why was my reading good reading? Yes.
Expression.
When did I use expression? Can you come and point to where I used expression?
Yeah.
Come on, get up here.
Here you go.
Show me where in the text where I used good expression.
Right here, because there's an explanation.
Oh, she's seeing something but with her eyes. Go sit down. Look at that. I see these exclamation points. And what did my voice do? when I came to those exclamation points. It did get louder and my voice trailed up. Okay, everyone read it with me. You ready to read? A lady bought our porch steps really cheap. Another bought our car. Did you see how your voice trails up?
Yeah.
So that added expression. What else did I do that made my reading good reading? Yes.
You used used your pointing finger.
Oh, I did use my pointing finger. What else did I do that made my reading sound good? Yes.
You didn't read like a robot.
I didn't read like a robot. Did I say most every summer mom works hard? No, I read in long phrases. Everyone read with me really quick. Most every summer mom works hard, waking up right at dawn. Ooh, see how that long phrase? Okay, one more thing. Why else was my reading good reading?
Because I know where some another presents are. Like, see into the foot present, he got louder. Like, into the foot, so, like.
Right here?
Yeah, and up.
What do those mean?
It means that your voice gets louder.
Okay, did my voice get louder? What did I do to my voice here when I came to these? What does that mean?
Oh,
What is it?
yell.
Do I yell?
I think.
What does this mean when I see these marks? Yes, someone's talking. Who's talking here?
Oh.
Hey lady, some things aren't for sale. Now please put down my dad. Who's talking here?
The dad's son.
Oh, you're inferring it's a son. Do we know if it's a son?
Yes.
We don't know if it's a son. What else could it be?
It's a mom.
Is it a mom?
Or a sister.
Or it could be a daughter, couldn't it?
Because why would a mom be calling a dad?
Yes, very good. Say, hey lady, some things aren't for sale. Now please put down my dad. So we know the narrator is either a son or a daughter. Because remember, he also has a mom. He or she has a mom that works really hard. Are you ready to read with me?
Yes.
Okay, let's go. Now, notice I have 3 parts here. This is a poem, so it's written in stanzas.
Yep.
Okay, they're written in stanzas. You ready to read with me?
Yes.
Get your pointers out. Get them under those words. Let's read like a choir. Go. Most every summer, mom works hard, waking up right at dawn, by putting things she doesn't want for sale out on the lawn. Ooh, first stanza. Did you hear any words that sound the same? Did you hear any words that sound the same or rhyme? Did you hear any words? What words did you hear that sound the same or rhyme?
Dawn and lawn.
Quickly, come up here and highlight those for me. Dawn and lawn. What would you expect to see at the beginning of dawn? What letter would you expect to see at the beginning of dawn? D. What would you expect to see at the beginning of lawn? Lawn. Okay, now, look at these 2 words. What do you know about them? No. I want you to turn to your neighbor and talk about what you notice about these 2 words. Quickly. What do you notice about those 2 words?
It's like something that people like play on. It's like a guard. They
Classity class. Ooh, you know a lot about these words. Who can raise their hand and tell me what they know about these words? Yes.
There's 3 letters that are the same.
There are 3 letters that are the same. Is it the beginning or the end? The end of the word is the same. If I cover up that D, what does it say? On. If I cover up that L, what does it say? On. So I know rhyming words have that same ending sound. Look at this middle part. Look at these middle 2 letters. What are those middle 2 letters? A-W. Now say the word with me. D-on. Make a fist. Let's isolate those sounds. D, aw, n. What makes that aw sound? D, aw. I don't see an O. I'm visually looking at that word. A-W. Dawn. Say it. Dawn. Lawn. Okay, are you ready to read the next part? Here we go. Those bargain prices drive folks nuts. This year they went too far. A lady bought our porch steps really cheap. Another bought the car. Do you hear any words that rhyme there that sound the same? Come on, what two words? What two words rhyme the same? Sound the same?
And
Car and... If they sound the same, they should look the same. We're going to let our friend do it. So this is the word car. Do you see another word here that looks like car? What's another word? We've got this. There it is. You've got it. Do they look the same, boys and girls? Thank you. What's the same about them, boys and girls?
they both have the AR.
They both have the AR. Does anyone know this word? What is that word?
R.
What is this word?
R.
Art. So when you're coming to a word that you may not know, we need to think about a word that we do know. What makes the R sound in that word? R. What makes the R sound in that word?
AR.
The A-R. Are you ready to read again?
Yes.
Here we go. We read the first stanza. We've read the second. Now let's read the third stanza. And then it got ridiculous. So that's when I got mad. Hey, lady, some things aren't for sale. Now please put down my tab. I love it. I can just leave the room now. We're done. Now get out that white piece of paper, please.
Okay.
Get out that white piece of paper. And I don't know if you can do this. You're probably not ready for this.
I'm ready. I'm mega ready.
Can you visualize? Do you know how to visualize?
Yes.
Do you know how to put pictures in your head?
Yes.
Let's do some visualizing. Everybody got their pencil out?
Yes.
Now what we're going to do is we're going to read the first stanza and we're going to sketch what is in our mind. We're going to sketch what is in our mind using evidence from the text. Okay, so we're going to use the text and we're going to sketch what we see, what we smell, what we hear, what we taste, and what we touch. Are you ready to read? Let's do it again. Go. Most every summer, Mom works hard, waking up right at dawn by putting things she doesn't want for sale out on the lawn. Did you get some pictures in your mind?
Yes.
Everyone sketch. Draw a picture of what you saw in your mind when you read that first part. Everyone draw. Most every summer, Mom works hard, waking up right at dawn by putting things she doesn't want for sale out on the lawn. I see text evidence being used. I see some kids going beyond the text. I see kids using their schema and what they already know.
I just don't know how to write a cool song.
It's all right. It's all right.
I'm doing sunset.
We're going to write everything that we visualize in this first stanza. Oh, some people are even labeling. I love it. They're putting words even in their visualization. Hey, are you making your mom look sleepy?
I'm making
Why
her
is
wake up at dawn.
I love it.
Which is gonna be sunrise.
Class City Class?
Yes.
Can you turn to a neighbor and say, I visualize, and talk to them. Talk to them about your sketch. Say, I visualize, and tell them what you saw in your mind. What did you visualize? Say, I visualized.
I visualized the mom waking up at dawn.
Oh, the sun's rising, and I like how you wrote the word sunrise there. Class City Class, turn back to me. I saw, can I see your visualization? Can I share it? Is that all right? Look, what do we see from the text? What text evidence do we have here? What?
I see like a stand and a house and a sun.
Yeah, he knows here's a house, so he can visualize here's his stand outside the house, and then it says sail. It's a sail. Look at this. Why does he have a sun?
Because she was going to get a garage sale because the sun's up.
But what from the text told you about the sun? Yes.
She turns her or his mom look at dawn and she's probably really sleepy.
Very good. She's getting up at dawn. We know that's when the sun is rising and coming up. Very good. One more. Let's share. Does anyone else have one they would like to share? Okay, let me see yours. Quickly. Tell me what you visualized. Say, I visualized.
I visualized.
No, I'm sharing his. I visualized. Tell me what you visualized.
I visualized the bed and all the like dots or stuff.
Tell me more about this bed thing. Why did you visualize that?
Because she was waking up at dawn.
Because she was waking up. So you actually visualized the bed and her getting out of the bed. What's this? What is that? Dots.
The dots are the things that are she's sailing, and I didn't have enough time to draw the rest of the stand, and I put down my dad.
Put down my dad. Oh, well, remember, you're way down here. So we're only up here right now, okay? You ready to visualize some more?
Yeah.
Okay, here we go. Let's read. Those bargain prices drive folks nuts. This year they went too far. A lady bought our porch steps really cheap. Another bought our car. Start sketching. Add to your visualization. Just keep sketching more on the same page. It's all right, honey. Keep on drawing on that page. You're all right. Okay? Oh.
I'm going to try writing.
What are you visualizing? I see it. You're really thinking. You're having good thoughts.
I'm trying. It's not really drawing. I can't draw cars.
Hey, little girl. Hey, cutie with the bow.
There you go.
Oh, it's yeah, it blows me away. Because I almost said draw 4 boxes.
And
I just wanted to see what they did. They're performing just like the second graders did yesterday. They really are. Class City Class.
Yes, it is.
So she's leaving.
who?
Cadence.
Oh, Kate's Missy.
Cadence, can you bring your sketch up here before you leave?
Yes.
Cadence, first of all, you've got some rockin' cool shoes on there.
Thank you. And JoJo Siwa shoes.
I know they're JoJo Siwa shoes. I know JoJo Siwa, believe me. Come and tell us, oh my goodness, look, what are you noticing in her visualization? It says lady.
Yes.
It says lady. What is she doing?
She's buying the porch steps and the car.
She's not just buying them. What is she doing?
Taking them.
She's picking them up
Nicole, please
and
call the
taking
office.
them. So she actually visualized the lady picking them up and taking them. And what's this visualization?
The car.
The car. Why did you sketch the car there?
Because of it said somebody else bought their car.
Somebody else bought their car. Oh, class.
Oh, yeah.
Let's get down to this stanza. You ready to read?
Yes.
Let's sound like a good choir. Go. And then it got ridiculous. So that's when I got mad. Hey, lady, some things aren't for sale. Now please put down my dad. Sketch.
Okay. I ran out of room, so
No, you got room. Keep writing on that.
So this is Miss Cole.
Oh, I love your steps.
Bye.
Oh, and you put a price tag on it.
room two.
I love that. I didn't see one price tag yesterday, and I see price tags today. I never saw a price tag in any sketches yesterday.
Really?
What is that? What's she saying? Oh, in this one, what is she saying? Down.
No, I would like to buy this car.
Oh, you put a speech bubble in there. I like that. Classity class.
Yes, yes.
Turn to your neighbor and share what you visualized and say, I pictured.
I pictured I don't have a water.
Can I share yours in a minute? No, keep talking.
The lady is picking up
The kid's dad, I love that. I like how dad's kind of slanted, like dad, like she's carrying him. I like that.
I did like
Class. Look, can I see it now? Look at my friends here. What? Oh, okay. He needs
Come
more
on,
detail.
Braden.
Braden needs more detail.
Me too.
Okay. Okay, Braden, give me it.
Thank you.
Braden, give me that.
Braden.
Braden said, I knew that the kid was angry. So he drew smoke coming out of his ear, out of the kid's ears. I love that smoke. And then here, and I think he may have got it from his friend's visualization. Look, here's the lady with the dad, and the dad's kind of slanted.
And the kid is saying,
Put him down. I love your visualizations today. Oh, class. So now we've visualized. Now let's talk about this word, ridiculous, before we stop. And I would usually go back and make you write about this, but I'm not going to do this today. The text, drop your pencils. Drop your pencils. The text says, and then it got ridiculous. So that's when I got mad. Hey, ladies, some things aren't for sale now. Please put down my dad. The narrator said something's getting ridiculous. What does that word mean? Turn to your neighbor and say, what's ridiculous mean to you?
it's something hilarious. I think it's something like it means like she meets him again and she's tired.
Classic class. You're too smart.
Too smart.
Who can tell me what ridiculous means? What do you think ridiculous means?
I think it means like whenever you're acting crazy or something, like your mom would say you're acting ridiculous.
Ridiculous. So like you're crazy, so something's crazy. What clues from the story told you that ridiculous was crazy?
Because there was this lady that was taking the
Miss
kid's
Watkins,
bag.
please.
Okay, so the lady was trying to buy the dad. Okay, who else thinks they know what ridiculous means?
I think it means I'm just guessing. I think it means that somebody's like doing it over again and they're like getting tired of it.
Oh, so they're doing it over and over again and they're getting tired of it. Is it normal?
No.
Is this normal?
No.
No.
I mean,
What's not normal here, boys and girls? What's not normal? Yes.
The lady wants to get the dad.
The lady's trying to buy the dad.
Yes.
The lady's trying to buy what else?
The
The porch. So could we say ridiculous means not normal?
Ridiculous means not normal.
Okay, here's what I want you to do. You're going to go back and read this by yourself. Okay? But I want you to turn your drawing over. And you have a piece of white paper, right? Because I'm getting ready to leave the room. And I want you to draw a line down the middle of your paper. And I want you to write all of the words that have an A-W in the middle in this column. And then all of the words that have an A-R in this column. What does this say? All, like the word lawn. And what does this say? R, like the word car. So I want you to go through and find all of the words that have the A-W. Not right now. Drop those pencils, freeze. And I want you to find all the words that have an A-R. And once you find all of them in the poem, open a book at your desk and see if you can find some more words that say aw and some words that have the AR that say R. Can you do that for me?
Yes.
You have filled my bucket today. You have made me feel so special. Boys, can you